Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, once again, this is another quick video. And, on Apostle Tar's, main page, he mentioned, he was going into the, the subject of hell and things like that. It's one of the main, demons that are, that's trying to come up against, the stronghold of the truth at this moment. But he mentioned something known as the devil's Punchbowl, and that it would vex your spirit once you looked it up. Alright, and lo and behold, and this is another atrocity I didn't even know about it. It's probably a whole bunch of shit we don't know about. Alright, but this is I don't know that much about the website where this article, it's Black Main Street. I've probably got to look into it. Alright, see if there's any more meat in the bone. Alright, but this article is called Never Forget the Devil's Punchbowl. 20,000 freed slaves died after being forced into post-slavery concentration camp. Alright, so even it's coming out that this devil's wickedness didn't end with slavery. Alright, so let's just get a little bit. Ah, great. Yeah, it's fucking Satan for you. But just gonna get some scriptures. Alright, Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past. Alright, so even though this happened in the past and all that, or the Heavenly Father, or He still requires it. Alright, Slakia. Alright, the Heavenly Father, He requires, all these things that happened in the past. Alright, this article's coming up again. Alright, so it says, alright, history has always made concentration camps to be synonymous with the atrocities of Nazi Germany. But America has its own dirty secrets about the use of concentration camps. Alright, so and a lot of Holocaust survivors, so-called Holocaust survivors, they get compensated, they get sympathy. Alright. Alright, but whenever our people talk about what's been done to us, or we get that whole get over it spiel. Alright, but right, it says, let's just skip down. Alright, as the slaves made their way to freedom, the town of Natchez went from a population of 10,000 to 120,000 people almost overnight. Alright, so basically, it's basically the same thing, in Egypt, or they had to quell the population and things like that. Alright, so Exodus 1:8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them. Alright, let's say multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us. And so or get them up, up out of the land. Therefore, all right, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them, all right, with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, all right, Pithom and Ramses, all right. All right, so, it's basically like that same thing. So we're going to go back to Ecclesiastes. All right, Ecclesiastes, all right, 3 and 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past. All right, so, as far as like these heathens, all right, back then it was the Egyptians, Hamites. All right, and this is so-called white people, Edomites. All right, that that did that. Or these slaves were already freed. All right, but these so-called white people, they enslaved them again, without any repercussions. All right, so all right, the Heavenly Father, that's just one of many reasons, why there's going to be a recompense. All right, Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All right, so, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, the 12 tribes of Israel, we're the apple of the Lord's eye. So, that means that we're something very special. So, whoever lays hands on us, or it's bad news as far as what the Heavenly Father is going to have in store for their nation. Or we were only in this predicament for because of the curses, or because of our wickedness and disobedience. All right, but at the same time, or the Heavenly Father, or He's going to pay all these nations back. All right, Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, so they rounded them up after freeing them. So that's extra wickedness. Or that's that just shows that your word isn't bond. All right, and here's another thing, because a lot of people died during that shit. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, so that eye for an eye, or that's still, sometimes Heavenly Father, He'll intervene and forgive somebody, but as far as these nation of Edomites, or they're gonna not only are they gonna receive slavery, but they're also gonna receive mass slaughter. They're gonna be obliterated from the face of the earth. All right, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, so as far as the elect, us of the elect, we're looking forward to that. Just gonna close out with all right, Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Or and this is when we're in the kingdom. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. All these elites and everything like that. Or and then just going on down. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord. And we already read about the saints. All right, and then the judgment written. Or Revelation 13, 9 and 10. All right, is that judgment written? It also links up with Isaiah chapter 14, verses 1 and 2. All right, and then skipping to verse 21. All right, so that I'm going to say Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone.